What happens when the diversity that is often used to divide us becomes our greatest strength? What if unity, not division, ignites the flame of resistance and brings about change? Imagine a world not too different from our own, where a tyrannical government has seized control, rights have been trampled upon, voices stifled, but in the face of adversity, something extraordinary happens. A story unfolds, one of unity and resistance. It begins in the heart of a city where people of all races, ethnicities, and backgrounds coexist. They are black and white, Hispanic and Asian, indigenous and immigrant. Each carries their own unique story, their own struggles and triumphs, but beneath the surface of their differences, they share a common thread, a desire for freedom, for justice, and for a better world. This tyrannical government, blind to the strength of diversity, attempts to pit these groups against each other. It feeds on fear and division, hoping to maintain its iron grip on power. But it underestimates the resilience of the human spirit, the strength that lies within unity. Instead of turning against each other, these individuals find strength in their diversity. They realize that their differences are not a weakness, but a source of power. Each group brings something unique to the table. A piece of the puzzle that, when put together, forms a force capable of toppling the strongest of oppressors. They resist, not with violence, but with unity. They stand together, a united front against the oppressive regime. They speak out, their voices merging into a powerful chorus that echoes through the city streets. They march, their footsteps resonating with the rhythm of change, and in their unity they find power. Power to resist, power to change. In this story, the tyrannical government crumbles, not because of a single hero or a mighty army, but because of the strength of unity, because of the power of diversity, because when people stand together, no force, no matter how oppressive, can stand against them. This, dear listeners, is the power of unity and resistance. It's the strength of diversity, the resilience of the human spirit. It's the understanding that our differences do not divide us, but rather they make us stronger. It's the realization that together we are capable of bringing about change, of standing up against oppression, of creating a better world. So remember this. Unity is not just about standing together. It's about standing together, despite our differences. Resistance is not just about standing against something. It's about standing for something. And when we stand together for something, that's when we become unstoppable. In this story of unity and resistance, we find a beacon of hope, a reminder that no matter how dark the times, no matter how oppressive the regime, we have the power to bring about change. Because our strength lies not in our similarities, but in our diversity, in our ability to stand together, to resist together, and to triumph together. That, dear listeners, is the power of unity and resistance. It's the strength of diversity. It's the resilience of the human spirit, and it's the hope for a better world.